A case against Casey Anthony. In just the past hour, Anthony's defense team has revealed the name of a volunteer with Texas EquiSearch who claims Caylee Anthony's body was not in the woods the day she searched back in September of 2008. If true, it could support the defense's claim that a stranger dumped the toddler's body in the woods while Casey Anthony was locked up in jail. Mike DeForest is live in downtown Orlando. And Mike, is this woman legitimate?
Well, Mike, it is just way too early to say. We only received this sworn statement from Laura Buchanan a little over an hour ago now. In it, she claims that she was in the exact same spot where Caylee Anthony was found, but 3 months prior to her being found, and she says there was no body there. But, of course, you got to take this woman's word for it. There are no other witnesses making such a bold statement. Now, let's take a look at some video. That is Texas EquiSearch founder Tim Miller. Back in 2008, late 2008, he recruited hundreds of volunteers to help search for Caylee Anthony. Now, earlier this year, the judge ordered Miller to give Casey Anthony's defense team the name of 32 volunteers who searched, at least in the area of those woods off Suburban Drive, where Caylee Anthony's body would later be found. Now, Miller says none of those people were actually in the exact precise spot where the toddler had been dumped. But now the defense says they've located 2 additional volunteers whose names did not appear on that list provided by EquiSearch, and both claim they were in that same area where the body was found. Now, one of those volunteers, Laura Buchanan of New Jersey, has submitted that sworn statement that could provide Anthony's defense team with lots of ammunition. Here's what it had to say. In her sworn statement, Buchanan writes, "On September 3rd, 2008, I personally searched near the privacy fence and worked my way towards and then beyond the spot where the body was found. I did not notice anything unusual. I did not notice a strange smell. I noticed no buzzards nor unusual activity, animal or insect activity. It is my opinion that the remains of Caylee Anthony were not there during the time of our search." Now, again, this sworn statement is only from this one individual woman, so you got to take her word that she was where she said she was, in the precise spot where that body was found. That other volunteer they've located, he does not make quite such an assertion. He says he was in that general vicinity, but not right there, and certainly not making the bold claims that there was not a body there back in September. Of course, this woman's statements are going to come under scrutiny, particularly by the evidence, the physical evidence out there at the crime scene, such as weeds that were reportedly growing through some of the bones, suggesting it had been there a long, long time. We just received this, but this is definitely going to be something big that Casey Anthony's defense team is going to be trying to show to a jury that that body was not out there and only showed up later after Casey Anthony was locked up in jail. Reporting live in downtown Orlando, Mike DeForest, Local 6.
All right, Mike, if true, a huge development. And investigative reporter Tony Pipitone is asking Casey Anthony's attorneys the tough questions. His one-on-one interview is tonight at 11, but we'll get a sneak peek at what he asked and what he found out. That's coming up in the next half hour.